Can you imagine coming here illegally? Just getting handed your CDLs out in California, Wokeville, and then just, not even being able to read the street signs and stuff because your English isn't that good, but they give you your CDLs anyway. And then you try to make an illegal U-turn from the slow lane on the interstate and end up killing a family of 3. Nasty work, man. Let's get into it. Hey, this your boy Belly. Welcome back to the channel. And we have another terrible story out of liberal hellscape, California, man. And the more we learn about these situations, man, the worse it gets. I'm not even going to hold your ear that long, man. Let's get into it. Unbelievable stuff right here.
Reporter Rachel Williams has been staying on top of every development in this case. She joins us now live in the studio.
And Rachel, officials say this driver entered the U.S. illegally back in 2018 and obtained his CDL in California. You learn more about what that process looks like.
Yeah, that's right. It's a similar process of getting your driver's license. A person has to pass and complete what's called entry-level theory training. Then you take a written exam at a local driver's license office to get a commercial learner's permit. Once you get that, then the person has to get behind the wheel for hands-on training to pass their driver's test. After speaking to a chief operating officer for a commercial driver's license school here locally, he says you can get your CDL in just a few months.
The bulk of people out there, probably 40.
How does one come here illegally and get a CDL license or any of that, man? That shit is mind blowing. Like, how do you come here illegally and get any of that? But you know what? The liberals and the Democrats' argument for the last 5 years, black people can't even get IDs. Yeah. They told us black Americans we can't get IDs or any of that. But illegals who come here can get CDLs and all other type of stuff completely free without putting it in the work, testing or anything. This is really disgusting, man. And natural born Americans should be pissed off about this.
45% are taking more than 100 hours of vehicle training before they take their exam.
After watching the devastating video of Singh making an illegal U-turn, I asked Chief Operating Officer Al Handley for his response. One of the things he mentioned was Singh having one hand on the steering wheel.
Typically, you're supposed to have 2 hands on the vehicle unless you're shifting. He seems to be in an automatic transmission vehicle, so he wasn't shifting. The second big thing is he certainly didn't have enough clearance to execute the U-turn in one fluid motion and got stuck. And that's, I think that's why the vehicle hit them.
When Singh made the U-turn in his semi-truck, he used an official use-only turnaround on the Florida Turnpike near mile marker 171.
You should not be doing U-turns on a limited access highway like the Turnpike. Proper procedure is if you miss an exit, keep driving to the next exit, get off safely, and then re-enter the highway in the correct direction of travel.
Handley says CDL law standardized the testing, procedures, and protocols the same across all 50 states. But as far as who can get a CDL is based on the state issuing the license.
I know for a fact in Florida is very diligent about ensuring that only legally authorized residents are able to obtain a driver's license here in Florida, but other states, as we know, don't have the same kind of scrutiny or diligence or rules.
Yeah, and California is one of those because California prioritizes illegals over their own citizens. Put their own citizens, in harm's way and all that to cater to illegals. Like Gavin Newsom. This guy cleaned up the streets of California. No matter how much the taxpayers, the people who pay his salary and all that shit, no matter how much they ask, they have something done. Nothing was ever done. But as soon as China comes to visit, man, those streets were so clean you can eat off of. And then as soon as Xi Jinping leave, hey, homeless encampments back, all the shit on the streets and everything. Like California is definitely hurting America. And all the liberalism that they spread it throughout America over the last fucking 10 years is definitely starting to show its toll on America, man. And like I said, all this is, it could have been preventable. Now we have 3 Americans dead because some guy that entered into our country illegally that doesn't know how to fucking drive, and they stated that he doesn't even know English, so he couldn't even read the words like that. So you're driving on our highways, you can't even read the street signs in the words. Like, this is, oh my God, this is so bad, man. This is so bad.
In Florida, what we've said is we're not giving licenses if you're here illegally. We're not giving ID cards. In fact, you can't even do like these NGOs want to issue. We don't allow that. We don't recognize California driver's licenses. And so we're creating a situation where following the law is the right thing to do. Now, California, they do it differently. They invite people to come illegally. They provide benefits. They provide a lot of different things.
California Governor Gavin Newsom's office has defended the state's policy of issuing driver license to undocumented people, saying it improves public safety. Rachel Williams, WPPF 25 News.
Wow. So it improves public safety, but you have 3 dead Americans here from some illegal immigrant who obtained his driver's license and CDL, but can't read the street signs and made an illegal U-turn on the interstate. But Gavin Newsom says that improves public safety. Hey, yo, I wouldn't trust that guy teaching an empty classroom, let alone being the governor of a state. This is really disgusting stuff, man. And it's so many stories out here that's like that. That people for some reason don't know exist. Like, this is a real problem here, man. And you know, it's only brought to attention when people lose their lives. It shouldn't be like that. We should get a grip on these type of problems before it happens. Because the best way to deal with a problem from me living this life that I've been living is prevention. The best way to deal with a problem is to prevent it, man. Wow, man. Prayers for the family. We can't have stuff like this happening, man. Y'all seen it like I seen it. Catch you on the next one.